Are you Fabian Hall?
Mm.
And Mr. Hall was previously in court, entered a plea of guilty to the third-degree felony offense of injury to a child, elderly, or disabled person. I've received the pre-sentence report. Has everyone had an opportunity to review the report?
Yes, Your Honor.
I have, Judge.
Are there any additions or corrections?
No, Your Honor.
Explanations?
Judge,
Yeah.
the PSI kind of gives me some hesitancy.
It gives me a lot of hesitancy.
His response, that when he was given an opportunity, seemed to overwhelmingly mitigate and minimize his role in this offense. Obviously, from the perspective, as Mr. Riley writes it, that he has no criminal history, doesn't appear to have a substance abuse issue, so to speak, that he would be a candidate for promotion, but based on the totality of everything, and especially, Judge, his minimization of the alternates, I defer to what.
And I would also comment that the PSI itself talks about the fact that there's several factors in the defendant's background circumstances that favor leniency in sentencing.
Well,
And
all of that depends on, he pled guilty to this. And then his version is, I was being a good father that I am. I took the kids to play. We laughed, we ate, we enjoyed. My daughter was feeling bad and I ignored the signs of sickness. She had a lacerated liver. And the allegation is that he kicked her. There's nothing in here. This is a complete denial of.
no, it wasn't meant to. I talked to him extensively about that, Judge. What he tells me, and I have not talked to the probation department who wrote that, is that, and what he would tell you, that he never understood the officer to ask him specifically what is his version.
This is in writing. He wrote this.
And then he wrote this.
Right away, confusion in identity, but don't let that small moment fool you. This is about to turn into a serious courtroom breakdown involving a child injury case. Stay sharp, because every detail here matters.
But he explained to you why. Go ahead.
Okay, so he asked me if there was anything else I wanted to say. I'll just let him know that yeah, I'm a good father and I do what I can for my kids. That was all.
But you were not denying the fact that you committed the offense.
So did you or did you not?
Oh, yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, I played guilty to yes.
I know you pled guilty.
Yes.
I was here for that.
Mm-hmm.
Did you do what they charged you with?
Yes.
So what is the status now as far as access to children? It looks like there wasn't cooperation with Child Protective Service, which also gives me some concern. What do you see your children now?
Yeah, I do.
Do you have a court order?
Not the one that I'm not supposed to.
No, I'm talking about a court order from family court or anything like that.
Did you go through family?
Like visitation.
No, I wasn't given it.
Okay.
So you've got 5 children.
That word hesitancy is huge in legal terms. It means the judge isn't fully convinced, and when a judge starts questioning the pre-sentence report, it often signals that something doesn't add up.
And this says you live with your girlfriend and 4 of the children. Is that correct?
Yes.
But you did not complete the CPS service plan? CPS got involved, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And from what I'm reading, it looks like there was some resistance to following all of the recommendations and service plan from CPS. So
no resistance. I followed everything they asked me for.
Yeah, that was a surprise to us. Is we had understood he had done everything they asked him to do under the family plan.
And so does CPS, did they give you permission to be
They told me I would
with your children?
will have to be supervised with it, and I have been getting supervised. They never told me anything out of ordinary.
So you're never at home with these children by themselves?
No. And I'm always at work, so never at home by myself.
Where's the 5th child? There's 5, and you live with 4?
Yes, ma'am.
Which one do you not live with?
No, that's Nakai Fields.
And who does Nakaya live with?
And here the turning point, the gap between his story and the allegation, a good father narrative versus a serious physical injury. This contradiction is exactly what judges look for when deciding credibility. So ask yourself, was telling the full truth here?
Do you see her?
No, ma'am. They wanted me not to.
Right, so that's the victim in this office.
Yes.
So with CPS, what exactly did you do? Did you take a parenting class?
No.
You did not?
No, I really didn't know what I had to do. Nobody told me nothing. That's why I'm kind of confused about it.
Judge, if the court needs more information about that, it'd be very easy for me to obtain. If you might give us either a little bit of time this morning.
I mean, we have no problem as a condition of probation. We have no problem as a condition of probation telling, saying that he must complete the recommendations of the CPS as far as like a family plan and anything.
Well, and I don't know what their recommendations are at this point, and it doesn't necessarily look to me if it's anyway. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to find Mr. Hall that you previously entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. I'm going to find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. I'm going to follow the agreement that you
That right there is critical. Pleading guilty isn't just paperwork, it's an admission. The judge is locking him into accountability. There's no walking this back now.
made with the district attorney. I'm going to defer all proceedings and place you on probation for 7 years. You're ordered to pay a $1,500 fine and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. That includes entering and successfully completing a parenting course that is approved by probation. So at this point, since I'm not real sure where CPS is on this, I'm going to order myself that you do the parenting class. If CPS is still involved, I'm also going to order that you follow all of their rules and conditions, which does include that you not have contact with Nakia, and that you have no unsupervised contact with any child, including any of your own.
Yes, ma'am.
So if mom has to go out and go to the store, you don't get to stay home with the kids. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Now this is a red flag when Child Protective Services gives you a plan and you don't fully follow it. The court sees that as risk not just for one child but for all of them. That's why the judge is digging deeper here.
If you do, then it's a violation of this probation. You'll be right back here in court. If I find out about it, you could go to prison for up to 10 years. Do you understand? If you do everything that you're supposed to on this probation and figure out, obviously, better ways to handle the children, then at some point, if you've completed all the classes and done everything that you're supposed to, there's the possibility of some further contact with your children. And this is an opportunity where you don't have this felony conviction on your record. And at the end of the probation, if you successfully complete it, the case will be dismissed. You'll never have this.
This is massive deferred adjudication. It's basically a second chance with a ticking clock. Stay clean for 7 years and the case disappears. Slip up once, you're looking at serious prison time. So here is the real question: can he actually follow through?